And we're also less than 24 hours from learning the plans on reopening schools in Marion County. Some parents say that only a couple of weeks before many go back, the plans are a little too late. News 8's Demi Johnson shares their concerns.
Many of the school districts here in Marion County, including IPS, have used the past few months to send out surveys and find out what concerns parents have. Now, once their plans are released tomorrow, some parents tell us they're afraid they'll still have more questions than answers.
My children and I have been talking about it, and they want to go back.
And soon they will. The countdown is on for many parents like China Burr who have kids in school in Marion County.
With me having 3 children, they're like at each other's throats, or even going to the Dollar Tree is fun for them right now.
Burr hopes her children can have a semi-normal year, but she still has a lot of questions about how that will look.
Well, yeah, making sure everything is sanitized and clean. How are they gonna do that? You know, kids use each other's stuff or they eat after each other.
I don't feel like there's an adequate way to get 6 feet apart and have kids wear masks. That's near impossible.
Carolyn Solinger Wright is a healthcare worker and parent who shares many of the same concerns as Burr.
And we want them to play and learn together and eat together. I don't see how you can keep that separate safely. I really don't.
So we asked the two what they hope to learn when Marion County school districts release plans on Friday. They came up with more information on how classrooms will be set up and how many kids will be allowed in each, details on enforcing rules for wearing masks, especially with young students, curriculum for e-learning and in-person learning, along with how the options will line up so students stay on track, how schools will address an outbreak of COVID-19, and what measures are in place for not only students' safety but staff too.
All that we've been told really is that school will start on August 3rd and that there will be an online version of school and there will be an in-classroom version of school.
And with little time left to figure it out, Solinger Wright is losing hope.
With only 2.5 weeks left until school starts, how are you going to get that together so quickly?
Again, we expect to hear from many of the school districts in Marion County tomorrow. As soon as we have word, we'll be sure to put it on our website for you. In Indianapolis, I'm Demi Johnson for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook.
And the CDC will not issue new guidance to reopen schools after all, despite calls from the president to do so. Vice President Pence said yesterday the CDC would release a new set of tools next week. This morning, the CDC director clarified, saying the agency will release more information about the existing guidelines. That could include additional reference documents to help communities reopen schools. The CDC says it's working with local leaders to give out practical steps to reopen.